astronaut, secretly rap a lot, chopped a beat to eat the bar sweeter than applesauce. Recently rejected, still an aftershock. Wrote 100 songs for her, she said I don't have to stop.
What's up YouTube? I'm here, my brother's back at school in Texas. I'm just here in California. It's cold for California right now. Since my brother's in Texas, I've been kind of bored, so I decided to partake in one of my favorite pastimes, which is buying stuff on the internet that I don't really need. You can see I've done that before with this one and that scooter over there. It doesn't even run. Bought that. Yeah, don't really ride this too often. But this time I thought, well, this time I bought a gaming PC. I bought all the parts. I'm going to build it. I'm going to play it. Hopefully going to use it every single day. All the time. My budget for this PC was, to be honest, I didn't really have a budget. I just wanted to keep it reasonable, around $1,000. I think I ended up spending a little under $1,200 on something that I think will last me like five or so years. I saved a lot of money on this, the graphics card, because I went AMD. Saved like $200 there versus the equivalent Intel or i7 or whatever. I guess I'm going to take you through the build here. And I don't actually, this is my first time building a PC. I know a lot about computers, mostly software, but this is my first time actually building a PC, which is mainly attributed to the fact that this is like, I'm like kind of just realizing now that I have full autonomy to buy whatever I want, because I have a career and I work full time. Like I could go buy a trampoline if I want. I should buy a trampoline. Fuck. Yeah, so here's the build. AMD, whatever this is, it's like an 8-core, what is it clocked at? 3.5 gigahertz. Well, I can achieve ultimate power with up to 5 gigahertz. Ultimate power. What is this? Power supply. That's boring. I don't know if people care about different models of those. The lovely Windows. I'm a Mac user, a Mac and Linux user, so Windows is going to be kind of rough for me. Mostly because of the keyboard layout. I'm going to be pressing the Windows button way too often. 16 gigs of pretty cool looking RAM. To be honest, I bought this because it looked cool. And the motherboard. Also, like, looked for one that just works really well with AMD processor. I don't know if that matters. I haven't done like a whole lot of research on this. I kind of went through Newegg and looked at the reviews and then Googled a little bit on each item and made sure it didn't like totally suck. But I didn't necessarily spend an hour researching each one of these things. Keyboard and mouse, pretty typical. And then since I saved money on the processor, I got a little bit better of a graphics card. I went with a 1070 instead of a 1060, which is like maybe the model that would kind of suit my gaming needs, you know, at my minimum gaming needs. But I decided to ball out a little bit more, and hopefully this lasts a little longer. And then, let's see, 500 gigabyte solid state, and then I got this massive case for a couple reasons. One, because it was pretty cheap, and I didn't really care too much about you know, a super cool expensive case. And two, I wanted a big one because we have cats everywhere, and the cat hair gets everywhere, and I figured with a bigger case, even if maybe some of the vents get cat hair in them, that it'll stay a little bit cooler. I found some real estate in the house here to build this thing and for it to live, so we just had to move this old dog out of the way. So I think it's speed up montage time. Might even be perfect. Look at that sucker. Heatsink City. Alright. Once again, I'm going to remind you that I have no idea what I'm doing. Don't need the keyboard yet. Don't need Windows yet. I guess we'll start with the power supply. I'm also probably supposed to like wear gloves maybe, but there's a lot of these. Sure are. So that is gonna sit right on the bottom there. Oh my god, just tell me where the power supply goes. Probably something I should know. It's something that should be obvious. But, I guess not. Not to me, at least. Oh, what? No. It seems like this fan would be, well, here's this stuff. The switch is gonna go like that. Oh, it goes like this, facing this way. It's like I really want to route these to look super nice and cool, but I just don't see how that's gonna happen. There are so many of these. Also, I'm noticing that I don't even think this power supply came with a 120 plug. Is that something I should have known? Maybe. Whatever, I think I have one actually from my old computer. Oh, I got a cool badge, nice. Feel like Ash Ketchum. So I made my first noob mistake here. My case is super wonky. I guess it's like a different form factor, apparently an ATX form factor. And my motherboard shape and configuration doesn't fit. So I'm just gonna kind of jerry-rig it and order a new case. But I want to at least play a game like tomorrow morning, so I'm going to keep going on this. So I guess what you see here is this is where the ports are supposed to go. This is the only way it kind of sort of fits. So yeah, that's what we're dealing with. What's up, guys? So it's another day. Decided not to continue using this case because even though it's huge, it's a micro ATX case. Just got this one in the mail. Oop, I don't know if you can see it. It's really big. It'll certainly work. So I'm gonna finish building this thing. One, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Easy. So we're finally getting there. Yeah, I got the motherboard, the graphics card in there. I gotta put the hard drive in, power supplies in. I gotta figure out how to hook up all these fans. There's like a million fans on this case because I got like the biggest case ever. But yeah, I should be gaming today, so that's cool. What's up, guys? So the computer is almost done. Everything is in there. I think everything's in there. Not 100% sure. There she is. I'm gonna leave it open. About ready to plug it in, so cross your fingers. I guess actually I'll plug the monitor in first. But yeah, that's what's happening. Right, here we go, turning it on. Ah, scary. Alright, no cables touching any of the fans. Yeah, look at all that cat hair, that's gross. Alright, it is plugged in. Now, we hit the switch. Switch is hit, turn it on, and we're live. Very nice. Very scary. Let's see if anything is going to this monitor. Still have to put the keyboard and mouse on. And I don't think this monitor is working. Yeah, I just built the computer and clearly it's the monitor that's the thing that's not working. Totally kidding, it's obviously something I did. Alright. That looks all good. The monitor wasn't plugged into the power, so that's what we see. Nice. We are in setup mode. Nice. I guess let's explore this a little bit. Hardware monitor. CPU 1. I want to make sure that it, well, I guess the monitor's plugged into my graphics card, so obviously it knows it's there. This is a BIOS. These got like super sophisticated. This is like a whole operating system since the last time I set a computer up. Very nice. Alright, I have a Windows flash drive. So, and it's downstairs. It's so dark in here. You guys can even see the synergy that just happened. This is how computer babies are born. Starting it again with the USB drive in. Should be there because that's the, I think I said. So, finally got Windows installed. I don't have a Wi-Fi card installed, so I need a hard plug, but the router's like all the way across the house, and I can't find the Ethernet cable, so can't really start gaming just yet. I gotta find the cable and then probably gonna download Overwatch and start playing. Guys, finally got everything going here. Installed the drivers, now I'm downloading Overwatch. So stay tuned for some gameplay. So I just built this gaming PC, so I thought, gotta play some games.